Okay, so we discussed obviously a few things set up about the grip, which you've seen I've got now, okay? Gripping in the fingers, gripping with the thumbs, so your left thumb is off to the right slightly, your right thumb's off to the left, but you're gripping it loose. We don't want to squeeze anything in terms of the grip pressure, especially in the thumbs. If you're squeezing down with these thumbs, your forearms get tight, your bicep, your shoulders all tense up and tight. Can't move, can you, okay? So being nice and loose and relaxed will help the movement happen. So your right hand one here now is your kind of before swing. Head kind of going down and moving to the side there, okay? Not really much movement with the body, okay? Just an arm swing back and forth, and then just an arm swing through, and then just not really much movement here or here, and then your shoulders twisting through because the club's gone round, but you're not really using your body, as you said. When you start using your body, you're like, oh, I can feel that a bit more in the muscles because you're using them in a different way. So here's your left hand swing now, okay? Or your left-handed swing, okay? So there's the length of backswing. Now your left foot starts lifting, okay? This, I think, is going to be the biggest thing for you to practice, how this right leg actually moves, how the right hip kind of goes around the corner and twists away. You want to slide it sometimes or not move it at all, okay? So learning how those hips rotate, okay, and that pelvis is going to twist sort of around the axis there is going to be a big thing for you, okay? And that gets the club face now on the club head itself working a lot further, okay? Then when we set to the golf ball, okay, turn that right back the way. If we look at the length of backswing from here, so that was your backswing there, and now look at the backswing on the right here now.
Wow.
Massive, isn't it?
Oh, huge.
In comparison, yeah? And again, if I'm being a real stickler, that right foot as we're here is looking as lifted a little, which is fine, okay? But at least you're within just about where you want to be. In an ideal world, your head would be there. So it's moved a little bit, okay? But that's going to be the practice, okay? Using shadows, reflections, mirrors, putting that club across your shoulders and just rotating so your head's not going to move off the spot there, okay? Now as we come back to the golf ball, there's a much more movement through the ball and more speed is being generated, okay? So at impact there, you can see your head now is just between the yellow and the green line, okay? If it was on the green line, it'd be a perfect strike. It was a good strike, but I want to get it better. So that's just me being tough on people. I want people to get better rather than just be like, okay, I'll do. Okay, so we're moving the body better and moving to that left side. I think going forward, obviously, we'd look a bit more kind of the impact position. Okay, we want to get more onto that left side, but until we really get that backswing where we don't sway at all, I mean, it's the shadow now stays on the edge of the golf ball there. You had some swings at the start of the session today where your shadow was basically kind of over here somewhere. You were moving so far off the golf ball. There was no physical way you could get back to the golf ball.
No.
Okay? So practice that rotation with the club across your shoulders. Practice as much as you can how this right hip is going to move. And I'll say this now, this is what I want you to do in some ways. If you don't, it doesn't matter, okay? But what I want you to do is take some videos of you at home practicing that hip movement, ping them across to me and say, how does it look? Because if you're trying really hard to do a movement and ingraining the movement that you're doing that's actually wrong, it's not going to be any good to you, okay? You want to make sure you get in there, put the phone up on the wall or something to record you. Okay, right, I'm going to stand here now and just make some twists, get this right hip moving back out the way, okay? Not go in like that and not moving this way, okay? Learning the feelings of how this right shoulder, right hip turn behind you. As my head now, you can see, staying fairly centred. It's not that way and it's certainly not that way, okay? That's going to take some practice, yeah? But please feel free to just take a video, record yourself and go, okay, here's my swing, how does it look? And I can then report back and say, yeah, good, keep doing that, or whoa, hang on a second, whoa, you've gone too far the other way. Let's dial it back in that way, okay? So we can keep on top of changes rather than just sort of just go off and disappear, and then in a week or two's time you come back and you're like, I've got it, and you're going, like, what's that? All right, so really got to work on that. Once that hip works better, the top half can work better, and we can control that golf club, get that club lifting up with the arms, get the body working better, make some golfing, mate. Make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Some things to work on?
Yes.